When you started your Isha practices, your life changed 360 degree. It felt simple, it felt easy. But somewhere you lost touch with sadhana, which was once the most important part of your day. If this is you, watch this video. I'm going to share practical ways to come out of this break, things that have worked for me in the last 7 years and will help you relook at how you are approaching sadhana and most importantly, restart. I'm Rushik. I'm a Hatha Yoga teacher trained at Sadhguru Gurukulam. I've been on the sadhana path since 2018 and I've guided seekers with sadhana since 2022 as a Hatha Yoga teacher. When you were regular with practices, there was clarity, there was balance, and there was this quiet joy inside you. But somewhere along the way, life happened. Work, family, distractions, and slowly that one thing which was once the very foundation of your life slipped away. Now, months or even years later, you look back and think, I know exactly what I'm missing, so why can't I just start again? And instead of starting, what builds up is guilt. I've seen this happen again and again with friends from my own teacher training batch who have done more than 8 hours of sadhana daily during the training, but once outside the ashram ambience, some slipped out. I've seen this with people I've met in the programs and even with those who were once the most disciplined practitioners. They stopped for a few days, which became a few weeks, and before they realized, it became years. And the strange thing is this, in the beginning, before they even started Isha practices, life without yoga was normal. But once they tasted what it means to live with these practices, now, every day without it feels like a loss. And that loss keeps on adding up as guilt. There is one magical solution which I feel has helped the most and kept me on track for more than 7 years. I'll be sharing it towards the end of the video, so make sure that you watch till the end. Let's understand from Sadhguru what exactly is this guilt.
Too many human beings are crippled either with fear or guilt. This crippling of humanity is passing off as religion. In the name of religion, people have been made to feel guilty about their very existence, the very nature of your biology. The making of our body itself is supposed to be sin. If you feel guilty of your existence, how will you involve and flourish in this life? And your fear is not just about hellfire and devil, you have even become God-fearing. If you fear the Creator, if you fear the source of creation, how will you involve, engage and enjoy this creation? Just look around and see how fantastic the creation is. The source of this must be the very essence of beauty and sweetness.
When I heard this from Sadhguru for the very first time, it hit me because guilt really doesn't help us in any way. It doesn't push us to restart. It actually pushes you deeper into inaction. Think about it. The more guilty you feel about not practicing, the heavier the burden becomes and the harder it feels to even roll out your mat. And this is why so many people stay stuck in this cycle for years. Now let me be honest with you. In the last 7 years, I've never missed my sadhana. And I don't say this to brag. I've had days when I was sick, when I was traveling, when I had flights at 4 o'clock in the morning, when life threw its chaos at me. But here's the difference. I had absolute clarity that this is my priority. For me, brushing my teeth, eating food, doing my sadhana, they are all the same. And because of that clarity, there is no decision making on an everyday basis. I don't wake up and ask, should I do it today? The question doesn't exist. It's already decided. So if you are stuck right now, the first step is drop the guilt. Really, just drop it. It's not helping you. It's time to relook within you what role sadhana plays in your life, what is its priority, how the quality of your life will change if you restart sadhana. The second step is, instead of thinking I need to get back to the whole practice in one go, just start small. Even if you sit for 5 minutes and chant Am, even if you do just one cycle of Surya Kriya, even a simple Isha Kriya, which doesn't even need empty stomach condition, is a good start. Don't underestimate these small beginnings, because the truth is this: restarting is not about strength, it's about clarity. The moment you decide this matters to me than anything else, the practices will again find their way back into your life. For me, this clarity came when I realized everything else in life comes and goes. Jobs, relationships, situations. But the one thing that has always kept me steady, alive, joyful and balanced is my sadhana. And once you realize this, prioritization stops being a struggle. It becomes natural. Number 3, and the most important, Isha Yoga Center. However much I talk about this place feels less. One specific thing it helps you is breaking your patterns that have been built unconsciously. It's just the air and energy of the space. So being there helps you distance from the patterns you have built outside. It makes it very easy to restart sadhana. Second is the company. Everyone there is focused towards their growth. So you find a conducive atmosphere which is missing at your home and even your workspaces. But most importantly, going in silence at the ashram. If you've done inner engineering, you are eligible for a 3-day silence at the Isha Yoga Center. For me, undergoing this silence twice a year has been the anchor for my spiritual growth. If I would have not taken those silences for myself, I might have gone off track in some different direction altogether. Silence has, without any doubt, given me one thing every time, and that is clarity. See how you can make use of ashram time at least once a year. You can enroll for the Margazi Sadhana or just go there for volunteering and be in that space. If you are someone who's never been to ashram, I'm sharing link in bio of guided ashram tours that I have been doing for the last 2 years, which you can also join. And if you are someone who really wants to restart but feels like you need a hand to hold or a space to reignite that fire, I invite you to join me. I run online yoga programs and retreats where we go deep into the practices, and more importantly, we create the environment where restarting becomes effortless. You can also join my WhatsApp community from the link in the YouTube bio, because sometimes all you need is just a little support to remember what you already know. So if this resonates, check the link in description and join my community. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can put in comments and I'll see how we can help you.